That Bible ended up being loved by a lot of people. So much so that it was nicknamed the Lover's Bible. Until King James was made aware of why lovers loved that Bible. There was one commandment and the one word that was omitted in that commandment. It just made people love the Bible so much. They say, oh yeah, this is the Bible that we wanted. And King James had to order that all that version of the Bible should be burnt. Because of that one word that people omitted. I will leave it up to you next time you tell me why. In the commandments, one word was omitted and that was it. People laughed at the Bible. So much so that the king was so disappointed with the printer that he even punished the printer to pay a fine. So the printer was fined. I think it was £300 at that time, very much money. And the whole Bible, all the Bibles which were sold were recorded and burnt. So that now, if you buy a version of that Bible, because some people may have hidden some of those Bibles, and that version, to buy it now, it will cost you a fortune, because the lovers just love that Bible. And then, talking about these punishments, Galileo Galilei, you know Galileo Galilei? Who is he? What was he? Galileo Galilei.
I think he was a philosopher.
A philosopher, yes, he was a philosopher. What did he do? That he was condemned to death, but because of his famous, the judge put him on the house arrest, but he died anyway in the house arrest.
I think he discovered about the solar system, something like that, and then that was against the church.
What did the church say? What was the belief of the church at that time? The church said that the earth was the center of the universe, and that it was flat, and if you went to the edge, you would fall off. So sinners fall off. But then Galileo said, no, the earth is not the center of the universe. On the contrary, the sun is the center of the universe, and the earth is one of the planets which are revolving around the sun. And the mistake that he committed against the church was, he said, the earth is not flat. In fact, it is round. And the experiment was simple. He was sitting at the pot and seeing ships. This guy got himself a job for me 2 years ago to fix some septic tank, and he thought, well, that was money off me. So much as I pleaded with him to say, this is too much. You have to pay. So I paid through the notes. Now, since that time, I said I'm not going to engage in any of this. Every month he is phoning me to see whether I got some job for him. So, okay, so now because of that, right? He saw ships coming in. When the ship is coming in, it becomes larger and larger until it stops. And then when it's going out, it becomes smaller and smaller because it vanishes over the horizon. So he said, look, I mean, that proves that the request is wrong. The church would not have that. So an inquisition was raised where he was charged that he was against the church and against the doctrines of the church. So the church said yes, it was a fact. So he was put under house arrest and given some poison to drink and die. So that is capital punishment. But then, later on, it was proved that he was right after all. So that was 1622. In 1968, Pope John Paul I and second John Paul I ruled for how long? Many days. He died. So second visited or revisited the verdict and decided that no, he was going to forgive Galileo Galilei. So someone died in 1622, 1968. That is when he was forgiven. Now, unfortunately, the church could not bring back Galileo Galilei. So that is one reason people advise to say, well, when you are killed, chances are, even if you are proved innocent, you cannot come back to life. The other reason we are given here is that you reduce expenses. The first NCP government was very good at that. When you are a criminal and then you, like how my friend wants to be, you are lucky that you are now in much better. In the first government, what they used to do was you are dying just to tell you cement. So as you are eating the cement, it doesn't get digested. It remains in you and then gradually dies. And that means you are no longer an expense to government. Or worse still, they will just feed you to crocodiles, and that is the end of the story. Right, so the fifth type of essay is a discussion. Some people think that a sense of competition in children should be encouraged. Others believe that children who are taught to cooperate rather than to compete become more useful to others. Discuss both these views and give your own opinion. you are in the African church, what do they say? Have you attended a funeral presided over by the African church bishop? What do they say? Jipa Mare. When they are reading, oh, you don't attend church ceremony. It can either be a funeral or even a ceremony. The African church, the preacher does not do the reading, right? There is another guy who reads, right? So this guy, the preacher, talks about a verse or whatever, right? So the guy who reads, right? He introduces the reading, saying he's now going to read, right? Where some people argue that we should emphasize the importance of competition when teaching children, others take the view that focusing on cooperation is more important. In my opinion, it's better for children to be taught to cooperate. One side of the argument, there are people who hold the opinion that encouraging competitiveness in children will yield better results. The most compelling reason for believing this is that competitiveness prepares them for life in the real world. Where students grow up, they will need to compete with other students for a place in the university. Furthermore, there is no doubt that in the job market, people will be competing with the others, many others, to get a job. Another reason is that this encourages them to excel in everything they do. When there is competition, everyone is challenged to do their best. For example, there is a prize for the student with the highest mark in a particular subject. Every student will be motivated to do his or her best. This encourages the growth and the pursuit of excellence. So that is the argument. Like what our professor of geography used to give us. If you do good work in class, which was cartography, drawing maps. So when that's one they had. She was a lady, by the way, so you ladies should be proud. Professor of geography, this is why the lady is one of them. She was a lady and she was from the nobility of Britain, that's why she was a lady. But she had the liking of cigarettes. So if you do well, the price was you earn a cigarette from her. So we were earning cigarettes. She used to smoke 5 packs. So you do very good work in the cartography laboratory and then you fall back. So what do you want? Unfortunately, for some of us, we never got addicted to smoking, despite the fact that we used to partake cigarettes with Lady Ami. Despite the above argument, I'm of the view that instilling a sense of cooperation in children will prove more beneficial. Indeed, one reason why I take this opinion is that in many instances, winning is not everything. A society focused solely on winning and competing ignores the other important traits like the compassion and generosity. Such traits are important for a proper functioning of society. Furthermore, it is my opinion that achieving one's goal often requires the ability to cooperate rather than compete with others. In society and work, cooperation and teamwork is often required. For instance, a company will only achieve its overall goal if all parts work together and complement each other. So, again, there is a balance there. In conclusion, while both views are commonly heard in society, I believe that cooperation is a more important value. This is because children need to understand that winning against another is not the most important thing, and that cooperation often enables them to achieve their goals. Given this situation, it is recommended that the schools should put more effort into promoting teamwork activities. So that is why we say, yes, you have to be doing teamwork. But what do people do? Instead of doing teamwork activities and so forth, they are doing teamwork activities, talking at the top of their voices outside there. Essay number 6. Advantage and disadvantage opinion version. In some countries, young people are encouraged to work or to travel for a year before finishing their high school. So the first one was advantage and disadvantage. This one is now an opinion. I'm starting with this time. Do the advantages outweigh the disadvantages for young people who decide to do this? In various nations around the world, many people advocate taking a gap year in order to work or travel before beginning one's tertiary education. While there is a clear drawback to this, I personally believe that the benefits are more significant. The disadvantages, so that's now an opinion level. The disadvantage of going on a gap year is that students may end not returning to their studies. The reason for this is that they may enjoy earning money and become financially independent. Therefore, their whole future will be negatively affected, and these days it is very important for everyone to graduate with a degree in order to be competitive in the job market. On the other hand, one of the major advantages is that the students will be able to expand their horizon if they travel overseas. So you will remember that the first essay, the first paragraph was the one on the advantages, and the disadvantages was second. On the other hand, one of the major advantages is that students will be able to expand their horizon if they travel overseas. When students go abroad, they will be exposed to different cultures and customs. For example, Westerners visiting countries like Thailand will be able to experience traditional Thai dances like Pong and traditional Thai sports like the Mai Tai. As a result, they will gain a deeper understanding of the different places in the world. So, if you travel, you end up enjoying things. One time I was traveling to Mali to Abidjan. The director of UNESCO Vivo, who had stayed in Cote d'Ivoire for quite some time, he was a minister. He faced in Tobet Republic in Liberia. He was the youngest minister. Samuel Doe overthrew Tobet. This minister was one of those that soldiers rounded up to be executed on the sea front. So it so happened that this guy was very short, and so they had put all the ministers in sacks. So this was a very small sack, because the minister was short. So the soldiers thought that, well, I mean, he could not be a minister because his sack was appearing to be very short, small. So they somehow threw it overboard, right? So that is how he survived. So God has his own ways of sparing his people. So that guy, if he had died, he could not have taken us to this restaurant in Abidjan. So in this restaurant, this guy was treating us to what people of Abidjan, or that part of West Africa, treat their special guests. In Mario, how do you treat your special guests? You give them bonnet. No, you give them a chicken. You give them a chicken, then they feel that they are welcome, they are well treated. But in that part of West Africa, this guest is special. What do you give? A snail, of course. So we're treated to snail. But the first time I tasted snails, and I tell you, snails are in fact, I'm surprised that here during the rainy season, we think that they're nuisance. Try to fry them. They are pretty nice. So that is the advantage of travel. In addition to that, students who work will be able to learn to appreciate the value of money. This is because they will realize that hard work involved in earning the hard work involved in earning an income. Consequently, they will think more before purchasing anything they desire and may become less impactful. In conclusion, the advantages are of greater significance than the disadvantages. Despite that fact, the students may continue on studying at university. They will gain a lot of experience when they travel or learn to better appreciate money when they work. Given this situation, it is recommended that the schools should encourage more students to consider taking a gap year. So the last one is expository and opinion. Nowadays, the way many people interact with each other have changed because of technology. In what way has technology affected the types of relationships people make? Has this become positive or negative? Technology, how positive? I think it has become negative. Because now you can watch Donald Trump, you can watch Putin, and Trump and Putin are doing that is positive. These days, the relationships people have with each other have been affected by advancements in technology. There are several ways in which our relationships have been affected, and I believe this has been negative. That is what the author here is saying, and you are saying it has been positive. Well, we may have to convince us how positive this has been. Because me, when I didn't have technology, I was believing everything that the Bible was telling me. And now that I have been exposed, and I'm questioning some of the things that the Bible is telling me. So you think that is positive? It means I will go to hell, isn't it? So he's going to hell positive. Relationships have changed in the following ways. One of the major ways is that nowadays people have more acquaintances and fewer close friends. For example, many people have hundreds and thousands of friends on the social media, like Facebook, as it is easy to connect through these websites. However, most of these people are not really close friends at all. In addition, technology has led to less face-to-face interactions between people, because using social media sites has become an integral part of the lives of many people these days, and connecting with others has become so much easier as a result of such sites. Most people spend more time online chatting with their friends than actually meeting them face to face. So social media has made people to be very, very famous at a distance. And somehow they are neglecting their close acquaintances. People are living in the same house, and they go to the sitting room. Each one of them is busy connecting with the world and not connecting with each other. I believe that the above changes have been negative for the following reason. In the first place, people now feel lonelier and they spend more time with their computer rather than with other human beings. Studies have shown that people need the real face-to-face face-to-face interaction if they want to remain emotionally healthy. Therefore, the lack of such communication has made many people become lonely and even depressed. Furthermore, many people who use technology to communicate with others are gradually losing important social skills. For example, in Japan, after COVID-19, people had to go to classes to learn how to smile because they had forgotten. So you see, social skills are very, very important. It is very common for people nowadays to know how to communicate and express themselves using emoticons or other forms of expressions that are common online. However, an unfortunate consequence of this is that people do not know how to express themselves properly using their body language or tone of expression. So that's why I'm telling you that after COVID-19, people in Japan had to go for sessions to teach them how to express themselves, that they are happy, and so on, because they got so much used to the computers for the months that they were indoors and so on and so forth, that they had forgotten some of these mannerisms. So they had to go to class to learn. In conclusion, because of technology, people have fewer close friends and have less direct contact with people. This development is negative, as it is easier for people to feel lonely because of this, and they are becoming less adept in social situations. Given this situation, it is recommended that people should seek to spend less time on electronic devices in order to improve their relationships with others. So, this is the lesson for us. Most of us now seem to be addicted to our electronic devices so much, so that we are losing our girlfriends. Okay, so that is what we thought we needed to share with ourselves today. The types of patients that we can find. Any questions? There will be some questions that I can assure you of this. The questions will usually come in the form of either the essay itself, then some questions, or ask you to write a type of question essay that is either an advantage, a disadvantage, an opinion, and so forth. So we chose to give you an example, and you go given these examples, you should be able to demonstrate some knowledge. Right?
Yes.
next time we will be looking at how you interpret graphs and diagrams. Because when you are writing essays, sometimes you will be required to come up with some graphs and to come up with some diagrams. And when you come up with the graphs and diagrams, you are supposed to interpret it. Those are not for the information. For example, yesterday and today, I was polishing up a stage paper of one student who put those diagrams and graphs there. Just that. Never interpreted. So I was asking myself, now the supervisor of this student and the student herself, what were they thinking? Because yes, I can see this diagram, but then what is it telling me? So when we are writing essays, which is required, we write some graphs, we write some diagrams, we should be able to interpret them properly. Because diagrams and graphs, they are visual aids that help us communicate better. In fact, some of the writings, you will agree with me, if a book doesn't have diagrams in there, right? Some people throw away that book, this book is boring. Right? But if it has some diagrams, it has some graphs and so on, then you get interested in reading, because those diagrams, those graphs, those tables, they help you understand what is being communicated much, much better. So that is why Lady Agnew was a very good darling of ours. Because she was teaching us all these things out of her mouth and so forth. So that people can appreciate the work much better. Unfortunately for us, we didn't have her for long because she got in trouble with the government and they kicked her out of the work. She was very, very tough woman. Before in trouble, the government was used from Youth Week. And during Youth Week, students were required to go and practice for one more semester, practice how to move. But in words, to go and see for just a few hours. But you spent all one semester. Now that didn't pay that, so he said, okay, you guys, you are going to practice, but me, I'm going to teach. So make sure that when you come back from there, you ask your friends what they have been teaching. So for me, I had two friends. I was the only male doing the program here, two female friends. So I had to ask them to teach me. So they were not like you, they were teaching me. But I'm sure you guys tell your female friends to wait lost. But those ladies, they were nice. Unfortunately, the registrar is not here. So next time we can make sure you sign twice. All right. Thank you. I have not yet given you the assignment because there is one more lecture that you have to take next week. After that, then I will give you the assignment. So in order for us to build fast next week, make sure that you Google up the APA, American Psychological Association referencing. All right. Yes. No. I was trying to post them now. So when I go back, I'll try to post them. So I can go and see the password. So I'll have to ask you guys to tell me the password. But the old ones are still there, but these are new ones. Don't bother on the watch. So you see, these notes have been selected in such a way that what I want us to do is to improve our writing, essay writing style. And subsequently, we should improve how we write our research paper. That is the aim of this course.
way from